Hey guys, this is Mrs. Lamphere, and I will be your teacher for personal finance this year. And this is just a short little video to kind of go through and take you on a tour through the classroom to kind of get you familiar with everything so we can get a good start in the course. So this is our course homepage, the first thing you'll see when you log into class. At the top here, you'll see this is where I'll be posting announcements, and I've already got a couple in place here, so make sure you read through these. And from here on out, I will be posting weekly announcements, covering any upcoming assignments that are due that week, anything else that's going on in the class, I'll be posting in those weekly announcements. So make sure you are checking on those and reading those every week. You'll also see in these announcements, I have this assignment video library. This is where I'll post links to videos that will help you with assignments. I don't think there are too many in this class, but there might be a couple assignments where it'll help you out if I kind of do a video demonstration of the assignment to kind of help you with getting started. So if that comes up, I'll post those links in here. And then I also will be posting Class Connect's recordings in this announcement here. So every week when we have a Class Connect, it'll be recorded, and that recording will be posted in here. That way you can go back, and if you miss something in class or you need to kind of hear it again or see something demonstrated again, you can access that recording and watch it over. So those are available to you in the announcements. If you scroll down a little ways, I will also have kind of a snapshot here of announcements that are also due that week. So this will be Monday through Friday typically, but since we just had the 2 days today, and again, this will just kind of show you what's coming up that week, so you can kind of get your schedule prepared, and you can work ahead if you want to, and just kind of a good little checklist for you there. Off to the side here, I have this chat box available to you. I sit at my computer pretty much all day, every day. So if you are ever in class and you have a question, you can always hit me up on this chat box. And or if you just want to say hi, you can access me through this chat box and we can chat. Down here, this is one of your first assignments, is to submit a class picture. And as you can see, we have a pretty big class in personal finance this year. So I'd like to do this, so as your pictures are coming in, I will obviously put them in place of these blue squares. Just because I like to, when I log into class, I like to see your smiling faces looking back at me. So I like to put these class pictures together just to kind of remind me that you're all sitting at your computers too, working on class. Okay, let's see. I think that's everything on the home page. Over here to the left, this is the blue navigation bar. And this is where you will go to kind of access a lot of the information within the course. So up here in the course home tab, some pretty basic stuff, our course syllabus, good information to kind of know about the class. This is a little more important. This is our class calendar. So as you can see, we have the entire course is spread out over these next 18 weeks. And with this class, and with every class at Insight, you should be logging in and working in the class every single day. It's suggested that you spend about an hour in each class every day. It's kind of, even though it's suggested to do an hour, it's kind of work at your own pace. So some days it might take you the full hour. Other days it might take you 20 minutes or half an hour. So that part's kind of up to you. As long as you're getting all the work done, it doesn't really bother me, and doing the work well, I should say. So again, be working in the class every day. I have everything kind of spread out for you. A couple important notes regarding the calendar. Assignments are due on the date that they are assigned unless otherwise noted. So whenever, for instance, on August 19th, this discussion assignment is due that day, on August 19th. You will see we do have kind of a zeros policy. So zeros will be put into the gradebook every Monday morning for uncompleted assignments from the previous week. So if you don't get this discussion done on August 19th, that means on August 25th, Monday morning, the following Monday, that will go into the gradebook as a 0. You do have the entire next week. You kind of have a week grace period then to still get that assignment completed without penalty. But once you've ran up on that 1 week grace period, so on August 31st, on Sunday, that 0 stays permanent in the gradebook. so that assignment will no longer be accepted. So that's same goes for all the assignments, all journals, all quizzes, all exams. They're due the day they're assigned, but you do kind of have until you have that next week as kind of a grace period before that becomes a permanent 0 in the gradebook, so keep that in mind. I do allow second attempts on quizzes and most writing assignments only during that 1 week grace period. I believe the quizzes are set up for you to attempt them twice, so you can always retake a quiz if you're not happy with the first grade that you get. But again, only during that week grace period. After that grace period, those quizzes and exams will be locked. Items on the calendar that are in bold print, that means they count for a grade. So for instance, on August 21st, you have some assigned reading here, but then this journal is an actual graded assignment. So keep that in mind as you're looking through the calendar and items that are bolded. You will notice that even though as you're reading I might say like continue study guide and that's not bolded, the study guide is a graded assignment. I have it bolded at the beginning here when you're supposed to start it, and I have it bolded at the end here when you're supposed to submit it. So make sure you're filling out the study guide as you're reading through the pages and getting that study guide completed, and then you'll submit that study guide for each unit after you take that unit exam. So be sure that you're using the study guide. It's basically a way for you to kind of take notes throughout the course, and then you can use that study guide on exams and quizzes throughout the course. So it's really very helpful. Excuse me. And last but not least, keep in mind that this calendar is subject to change. So if something comes up and I need to make a change in our schedule, just don't think that this is set in stone. If I do need to make a change, I'll either post it in the announcements or let you know through Keymail, so just kind of keep an eye out for that. I do have this calendar available for a download, so click on this link here and it'll give you a Word document version of our calendar. My suggestion would be for you to print that off and use the calendar as a daily checklist for yourself, so that you're staying on task, getting everything completed, and getting everything done that you need to be getting done that day. Okay, so that's our class calendar. Make sure you're staying on schedule with everything. The next link below the calendar is my contact information. So there are basically 3 different ways you can get a hold of me. I have that chat box on the front page, or you can always shoot me a Kmail, or my phone number is listed here as well. So if it's kind of a pressing situation, you need to get a hold of me right away, phone might be the best route. Otherwise, Kmail or chat box are available too. Class Connect sessions. Class Connects for Personal Finance are held Wednesdays at 11:30. So these Class Connects are live class sessions. They're held once a week for this class, and they are required that you attend. So every Wednesday at 11:30, I should see each of you attending our Class Connect and also participating in class. And the more you participate, the more you get out of it. So make sure you're attending those live Class Connect sessions. Read through the course help, academic integrity, course feedback on your own. Those are kind of generic within each of the courses. One other link I want to get to is this open classroom option. So I have this open classroom available in case if you ever need one-on-one help, and like if we need to look at something together, I'll probably encourage you to go into this open classroom. This is where we can meet one-on-one in like a Class Connect setting. I don't just sit in here though and wait for students to show up. If you want to set up something in the open classroom, you're going to need to schedule something with me. So you could either send me a Kmail, hit me up on the chat box and say, Mrs. Lanphier, can we get into the open classroom this afternoon or tomorrow at noon or whenever it is you want to meet up, and we can do that there. Okay, this first unit is just called the Before You Begin unit, so it's just something, making sure you're watching this welcome video. You'll be answering these questions over the welcome video. That'll be your very first assignment. Your second assignment then is this class picture. So this is kind of what it'll look like once you guys start getting your pictures in. I'll probably only update the pictures like maybe at the end of the week and into next week. So if I don't get your picture uploaded right away, don't fret. It will get uploaded eventually. So make sure you get me a good picture of yourself or team logo or artistic picture that you want to represent you. And then starting on Monday is when we kind of get into more of the meat of the course. You'll be starting your study guide. I have it able for you to download here. And again, you'll be filling out the study guide as you read through the course. So the course is pretty easy to navigate through. You'll just click on the different arrows to navigate throughout the pages. One thing you need to make sure of is that you are accessing the assignments within the blue navigation bar. So because especially in this course, I've cut several assignments. So don't just go through the course and do every assignment you come up on. Make sure it's over here in the blue navigation bar, and also make sure it's in the grade book, and make sure it's on the calendar. So there's 3 different places to check before you complete an assignment to make sure whether or not you should complete it. I would definitely check the calendar as you're reading through the material to make sure whether or not you should be doing an assignment. And then whenever you do an assignment, make sure you're accessing that assignment through the blue navigation bar off to the side. So don't just complete it by going through the text. There it is. For some reason that link doesn't work, which makes me a little nervous. But if you go on to the next page over, so there's the assignment for this particular journal. And also note that you will be submitting journals into the Dropbox tab, not the journal tab. This is something completely different. So journals will have a basket in the Dropbox tab for you to submit to. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this short little video. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we do have our live class session next Wednesday, so we can answer more questions then. So until then, I look forward to kind of seeing some of these first few assignments from you, and look forward to working with you in this class.